Go and get it all. You got to go back. Get them to this way all like a train. Keep this ball. Go back. Then I will be back. And if you back, I can keep it short. Then I just go back. Give me what I want. Get my enemies feeling. Go back. Turn the bill off. This all for the business line. You didn't even know what shit happened. What the hell is that? Trying to put it in my real view. God knows what I still do. I can see the picture when it feels real. Gotta separate snakes, and I can fuck niggas that go hate. Then they bring it down, I'll catch another case. Feel it. Still the little verses on it. I feel like a million on bust this shit down on these children. I just want to pop. Tell the niggas let it go. Cause we ain't back. Pop. Together to this all they call like a train that my enemies fall. And I just want to pop. Give me what I do. Get my enemies feeling. Yeah. Get up out of bed for me. They kill it with the crowds on me. Just like a dead from the drama, they make the people play down. I can give a fuck if you right blue. And I will feel hate for the fruit child too. I feel soon as every time we move. They hate you, nigga, like they hate me too. Just know that part of hood is a practice. We don't know the gold, it was Texas. So many sisters in the air in my left. Now stacking explosives up the heat like it's Texas. Know that you be in the gym, better raining in your ears for it. Bless them in the middle, I'm a block that shit down in my room. I just want to pop. So the niggas get it wrong. Cause when you make it, can't get it out. Nigga, I just want to pop. Get them to this what they call like a plane that my enemies fall. I just want to pop. Then I'll be out here. And if they want to try to keep it short, nigga, I just want to pop. Give me what I do. Get my enemies feeling. Yeah. Yeah. Somebody is locked up. I hope you do too. I hope you make it like that. Yeah, just want to block.
Wait, so the white people are the snakes and the.
We're going to sign up colors again.
15 minutes to say we get understand more.
We're going to swap over to over 75 years of savings and service.
We're just going to swap on
Yeah. Yep. Pump the brakes on this. Swap it over to that.
Instead of all this already up.
Geico.
So the white people are the snakes and the brown people are the.
Something like this, something like this. Something like this, something like this. Bitch, get a hold out of ditch. She was out of this. They got bread. Strip our president. Look at the guy for the better. Do the day like those more short men like Stanley. I know you can't stand it. Big two, goddamn it. Big niggas got business. You can double back. Can't the people want to pass. Real about that, we never got to relax. The kids are yeah, get you play. Hey, keep it real like boys. So my mom put the deep down, raise up the whole yard. And we're going like, oh Lord, this is funny and much more. Problem ain't true. Don't do scripts. Lord, which boy is small inch, best back up, rebound. You can go get the heat down. They don't let me out the heat now, teaching in the streets now. I'm calling out truck now, but it's starting in the geeks now. People want beat, people want beat. Yeah, people want beat, people want beat. People want beat, yeah, people want beat. What the white man, 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 people want beat. Yeah, people want beat. People want beat. People want beat. Yeah, people want beat. What the white man, what the white man, what the white man, what the white man, what the white man.
beats all of my songs.
Why do I think that? Bullshit get great for the envy. Best friend is like enemy. We got it. Words like you. Some of them take it cool. Some of them good. You ain't spit it out. The time they put it deep in you. If the thing is wrong, I'ma check that shit. I'm looking to the wrong and right on that shit. Why? Taste it. When I get on the truck, got rich shit. Right in your head.
Any man give his life for YAHANNA Y.A.H.U.P.K now. It's my brother and my blood, and I will die and kill for him if necessary.
signs that they go
Everybody was waiting for the Lord. I'm one west till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west till they death till they bury me. I be one west till they death till they bury me. They ain't scaring me from the soul of the berries. They can hear them saying, "Fuck that, bury me." It's like they bury me. I said, "Cherry, they ain't hear me. They ain't listening." Teach your heart, bring it out. I be on the soul shit. I told you shit, but now I'm shit. Because I be so close to the I'm getting west to the bury me. I be going west to the depth to the bury me. I'm going west to the bury me. I be going west to the depth to the bury me. I'm going west to the bury me. I be going west to the depth to the bury me. I'm going west to the bury me. They really take a fire. But I'm these years, you know, crackers. So, pick it up over there. All of them. Just shining for no apparent reason. No reason at all. They ask for license and registration. That's the phone starts girl.
Should have landed in the middle. I hope you get to the next step. Fell for the lies. We got high.
I remember I was only 13 when I met the demon. He needed my sauce from the bump of the coke. I hated it. Told me to sell it. My people make sure you keep paying it. And you try to hope you sure to leave me. He said, how you got me moving this dope? Want me to lock up? He said, don't you want the goods worth the move the top up? Yeah, bitch, you get that kitchen, let it rock up. Bitches let it rock. What's the same? Plus, we about to lock up. Tell you the secret. Make sure you get it all. Ron got a Lexus, living Philly in Texas. Living in Dallas. For his mama, he's fucking up and honestly. Listen, you know I hate you, but I just seen Ron about a week ago. Black people looking too good. He was fast, so I asked him how further you guys looking for his mother was in 6.
But we can get it fucked up to the side like a Nexus. I'm just gonna talk a lot because pretty we can't get it. Let it burn on our phone. I fuck without the weakness. Think that it's all right because we got public assistance. This bitch ain't hell dog with interest. Where was your life back when they turned us out? There was no peace fuck like the Dalai Lama. Push back on bodies and they even bring it drama. They got Jesus and they even fuck off the bottom. But 35 hasn't been attacked at all. When we feel pressure, then our people got it all. Some people call it humble, but like the church, it was all. The dance no more, people trying to set the score, it's not your call. I changed my life, and I'm trying to get life. But my eyes are flashing, but I don't have to be there. Nothing is holding me right out. I was super pushed, still I keep up my fight. So if the officer might want to take my life, and your honor, why you gave my homeboy's life? I've been wondering why you shot a homeboy twice. Pussy with it, gun screaming at me, he got a knife. He can't throw my people. I'm just more like stack with X, 25, my crown, hot girl, every dog is so built, and the open sterling, you want me down? The funny babies on campus, ask Mama Rocky, he'll take you through the devil west. The white man is so devilish, ask Mama Rocky, he'll tell you who the devil is. Looking at the time, we the devil. People should have landed in the door.
More than your weak behavior. That's what I'm all about. In my eyes, business in my mouth. You don't want my oxygen. Situation don't be critical. It's best for you to ease. The end going to critical. Look, like a trip. It's something like a miracle. Royalty in my veins. Loyalty in my veins. Exactly where it press. Just the dreams in my heart. It's true in every word. Bring life to the God. Now you know it's like, oh, he should not place in these seats. Gotta learn people, though. Just gotta watch you on feet. You never walk with the wings. So I guess I got this gift for no reason. This way to free from trips out from my cheese. Oh, baby, now you gon' make this sack off. These niggas bad, that's all. Shit like Santa Claus. Don't know, so fuck no. I say I'm cooked. Yo, just my home. And I don't hate the word. I'm just too low to my home. Because you ain't believe I me to follow. So right here, no. I ain't follow. So when they had something watch my spirit. The lies I speak. Trying everything. This me, YAHANNA hated me. Now I'm making a blind see. Man, they better bring the blood and dead sheets. Chaos takes the time. This block, that's my handpiece. And I ain't trying to take them out. We'll take a check. 144 and then black switch on some hitman shit. She call it 47. Brain on the dead. Me and my soldiers straight for the way. Fuck the fame. And so I tell them no to the game. To the right to break. Go to the back. Like a break. Say, go to the back. Don't say heroin. Be some law to the back. Bring the hat. Don't do this. Say go to the back. To the right to break. Lord to the back. I want that straight like a break. Say, go to the back. Don't say heroin. Be some law to the back. Bring the hat. Don't do this. Say go to the back.
Oh, hello again. Here's what's around the corner on our epic lower CO2 emissions challenge. Team Albert take the back roads in late pack easy ride. Whilst Team Amiga are determined to make waves. On their way to a meeting at the top of the world. Let's hear so far. This is the Great Travel Hack. I said, we'll do them screens, right?
Hold on one second. Let me see this one. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Let's go. It's right here. I want you to go on Facebook and check your see if it's on. It should be on. Yeah.
To the brothers, shout to the sisters. This is the I.S.U.P.K on the Commander General YAHANNA. Tonight I will be teaching class on Real Men Keep the Laws, Officer 50, Kanaga Bar. This is the Minneapolis, Minnesota class. And we're gonna start it off with Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. Yeah, I don't know if you can grab that for you. The water bottle. Ecclesiastes 12 and 13.
Ecclesiastes 12:13.
Come on, sir.
Ecclesiastes 12:13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God and keep his commandments. For this is the whole duty of man.
So this is the whole duty, man. This is the whole reason we're here. It's to obey our Father. Rule this kingdom. We're not ruling this kingdom right now because we did the opposite of what we're supposed to do, which is keep these law, statutes, and commandments. We start living like the heathens or the other nations that we live amongst. If you read the scriptures, Israel kind of do that a lot throughout the scriptures, and that's why we always find ourselves in these conditions that we're in. And the only way you can't vote your way out, you can't get along with your oppressor. You know what I'm saying? The parent tell you to do something, now you're in trouble. The only way you're gonna get out of that trouble is if you do it. You can't just be like, oh, well, I'm gonna do this. You told me to clean the kitchen, I'm gonna clean my room. That ain't how it works. Right. You gotta do what your parent says and the way they do it when they say do it. It's the same with the Most High. Because overall, that's our Father. You know what I'm saying? Church or how you think it's something spooky, like this is some magical, mystical. No, he's just the Father. our Father of Israel, and He gave us law, statutes, and commandments, and we were supposed to keep them law, statutes, and commandments, and we didn't, and now that's what we're in this hill. So if you can grab Psalms 111 and 10 for me.
Psalms 111 and 10. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom.
Can you read that one again?
The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. A good understanding have all they that do His commandments. His praise endureth forever.
Forever. The beginning of all wisdom is these law, statutes, and commandments.
Right.
This is when I read this scripture, I think about our women a lot. You know what I'm saying? Because our women go to colleges and they get these degrees. You know what I'm saying? Their masters and this, that, and the third, and they think because they had these degrees, now all of a sudden they're up on some pedestal.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So that maybe her man that she with, maybe he might not even finish high school. Now she's looking down on this man because she's the one that got a piece of paper from the oppressor. And now she think that, you know what I'm saying, but she's not keeping none of God's laws.
Right.
Living a disgusting life at every turn. You see what I'm saying? She has that piece of paper, she has that degree, but she's headed towards death and don't even realize it. You see what I'm saying? Because that's how foolish she is.
Right.
To have wisdom is to keep these law, statutes, and commandments. That's where you're going to get this wisdom from, as far as Israelite. Go ahead.
That's heavy what you bring it out to, because like you said about sisters, there was a brother at one of our meetings the other day, and we had went through to, in the meeting the slavery, talking about, what do you know about Black history and all these things.
Right.
This brother somehow he got all these degrees. He's like, well, messed up is his degree in like sociology and history.
Right.
And he majored in all this. I'm like, and he seen me, like, man, I done paid all this money for this education. This education educates me on my history and my culture.
Yeah.
So I just thought, like, it's pointless. Like, you know what I'm saying, to go and learn your oppressor. Like, you can learn it as a sense of learning how to destroy it. Knowing it so you can know how to combat it and destroy it.
That's the only reason that you smart.
Well, like the brother was just baffled, like, I paid all this money for his history. And they didn't teach me one time in none of these college history courses about a day like Juneteenth, about independence. I bet you knew about 4th of July.
Yeah.
So like,
the bottom fact, I'm just piggyback on what you said. I got a sister, I ain't gonna say her name, but she graduated from college. And I was like, so, what you go to school for? She was like, Black history. What? I'm like, you paid the people thousands and thousands of dollars when you could have just said Y.A.H.K for free and learned the real Black history? Because if I ask you who she is, she can't tell me. She's gonna tell me she's African American. You want to go learn all the Black history, take all these pilgrimages over to Africa when that land ain't got nothing to do with you, and now you're just in debt to the university, thousands of dollars. You know what I'm saying? This is where you get the wisdom from. These professions. You know what I'm saying? The Bible is just, it's all records. It has nothing to do with no religious spooky stuff. These are all records. It does have future prophecies in it, but these are just all records from people that came before us. See what I'm saying? And that's where you're gonna get the wisdom from, and that comes from the Most High. All right, so let's keep it going. Can you drop that for me? Let's go to Proverbs 21 and 21.
And if I could, a lot of times, that's one of the, like, a lot of times people just go to college and get the degree just to say they got it. Just to say they got it with all that money. But like, they didn't really want to go to college, so they went and took this class that they thought was going to be the easiest and simplest way to waste time and just to say I got a degree.
Right.
It's almost, if you don't go to be a doctor or a lawyer, it's almost pointless. I mean, unless you go to like a community college for a trade, because it's like you start making money right away. But other than that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know my pediatrician, my kid's pediatrician. He was my pediatrician, so I just tell you how old he is. And he told me he's just now paying off his college loans. This is a doctor, so he's making well over $100,000 a year. And all this time, you're just now paying off your college loans as a doctor. So what do you think these other Eddie diplomas and stuff, you know what I'm saying, degrees, what's that's costing and how long you in debt for? You look, they call it a Ponzi scheme.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what college is. Like you go to college, you get that piece of paper.
Now I know that there's be too much in debt. You might still be in debt, but it's not going to harm you, you know, as much as it does for people like you said, like now he's paying back this loan or these lesser, like you can get stocks, you can get certain certifications where you ain't got to pay for any of that.
How necessary is it for a Hebrew Israelite to go through that? Don't get me wrong, like get your money. You got a money plan, go get your money, pay your tithes. There's nothing wrong with that. Mm-hmm. But to act like you're going to your oppressor, like he's going to give you something that can't nobody else give you, you fooling yourself.
Right, that's you know, a gift to show the heart.
Come on, man.
You
Straight up, you're playing yourself. Right. And you put yourself in debt amongst playing yourself. Right. You see what I'm saying? When you got these scriptures, your breakers, that's really gonna put you above, and it's free. Right. We don't charge you to sit in these I.S.U.P.K classes on community around. Say your tithes to the nation, but we don't charge for that. You don't have to go. This ain't the church. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I don't give classes and pass around the offering team. You know, right. That is what we do over here. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. This is our culture. Right. That we're trying to teach. And this is our job. This is my main job. This is my occupation. Mm-hmm. Is to teach my people their culture. Right. And to wake them up. You see what I'm saying? And then let them know that the oppressor teaches them their culture as well, that they is the devil that the Bible speaks of. Mm-hmm. All right, so can we
if I could piggyback on what you said. Like you said about going to, if you really gonna go to college and pick up something, do something that's gonna better your nation like the other nations, the heathens, because a lot of the heathens, they send their kids like, okay, you're gonna go for plumbing, you're gonna go for carpentry, you're gonna go do electrician, and we finna be building houses and support ourselves. Like everybody, they got everybody in their family. Now they got a construction business because everybody in the family went to school for a piece of the business.
So just actually, so you said that's how we should do it. How's it mostly done? When people decide to go Black history, self-love, is to be better than the next Negro. Yeah, it's to be better than the next Negro. Not to come together and help me, bro. It's so I can sit up here with my oppressor and look down on the rest of the Negroes. I'm the good one. You know what I'm saying? I'm the one who knows how to fall in line.
Right. Get a degree at LMU.
Come on, man. It's ridiculous. You see what I'm saying? Our women, even though all of us do it, our women got that real bad. Right. That's just from my personal experience when I see with this education and whatnot.
I was gonna say exactly what I was talking about. General YAHANNA said the same thing, like nurses, doctors, and things of that sort. He was talking about how Y.A.H.P.K is a business and do things that it's not only going to benefit you, but benefit your nation as well.
Absolutely. Because sometimes
that's part of not being selfish.
Absolutely. Because sometimes it's not. Well, I would say all the time, it's not what you do, it's how you do it. Yeah. Your intentions. Right. You see what I'm saying? It's your intentions. What are your overall goals for this? And being in hell and under these conditions, most of our goals are selfish. Right. You see what I'm saying? Let me get myself out there to hell. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got it? Okay.
Proverbs 20.
Man, hear it one more time.
Life, righteousness, and honor.
This is what I'm saying. That degree ain't gonna give you this. That degree ain't gonna save your life. Right. You see what I'm saying? When you out here living a disgusting life, going against what your father said. You got that degree, you headed towards the ground for death. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna save your life. Go ahead and get that degree. But learn what the Most High wants you to do. As far as Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, we have rules we have to follow. We have rules that can get us from under this oppression. Everybody want to go vote for this person and vote for this. We're voting for the lesser of two evils. You see what I'm saying? People are like, oh, Trump's racist, vote for Biden. But then people are pulling up Joe Biden, all the disgusting racist things he's done. Right. And then you pull up the next devil and it's like, okay, well, let's just pick which one is not the baddest. Like, come on, man. It's disgusting, man. It's a disgusting game that's never going to end. Go ahead.
Right. It's black. It's black and Hispanics that's trading one devil for another.
Yeah, that's what
you know what I'm saying. And once again, we talked about this a long time ago. How you can't change the hearts of your oppressor. Right. It's all their heart has always been in the same place since the beginning of time. Right. If you want to go all the way back to Cain, you see what I'm saying? I mean, that was approximately over 2,000 years ago. Right. See what I'm saying? So you can't, you trade one devil for another. Nothing's going to be better for you. And then the same thing too, which was an African. Oh, yeah, even that then help us. How Chicago looked
before he
after he got in office. The only thing that was the color of the bricks.
And the homosexuals who get married in that building.
And that's it.
If you was a homosexual, Obama was your president.
Yeah, and he did call us thugs as well. It's like Hillary Clinton had some words about us back in 2002 or 3, something like that.
Predators, super
Predators. There you go. Yeah. You know what I mean? But that was it though.
Yeah. Go ahead. I don't want to
just, we've been a little politically on the worst of 2 evils. That's a light of homosexual pride. You was asking your rapist. You vote, going to vote right now is equivalent to asking your rapist, picking a rapist that's going to use Vaseline or no Vaseline.
Good night.
Well, damn.
Pick one.
Pick one.
What you want?
Get out of the line. That ain't it. Good night, man. But that's all we're doing. That's because I noticed, like, going through Facebook, just going through life, Negroes will do anything to listen to the Most High. They got all type of answers. Listen to these all types of commandments, they never want them. And I'm just like, man, y'all like hitting the thinking block. What can we do? You know what I'm saying? Who can we vote for? What changes can we make? These laws, statutes, and commandments. That's all we got to do. That's all we have to do. The oppressor's never going to change. The main reason I know he's never going to change because I know what the Most High wants to do to him. He don't want him to be righteous. He wants to destroy him. Right. But he's not going to destroy him and build our kingdom until we show that we're worthy. There's no other way to show that you're worthy except obedience. That's it. He don't care about nothing else. You can't be obedient. If you can't do it now, what makes you think you're doing when we rule the kingdom? That makes no sense. Right. Let's go ahead and do it in this hill. Let's provoke the Most High to sing how we shot back with the 200 million angels so we can get this thing cracking. But we can't do it if we not keep these laws, statutes, and commandments. There is no other way. You know what I'm saying? But the church ain't gonna tell you. The Muslim mosque ain't gonna tell you. You see what I'm saying? So that's majority of where our black people is at. Even the ones that know that they Israelites. You know what I'm saying? Because that lifestyle, that money is just too damn good to turn away. Right. You see what I'm saying? Even though you see your people starving, even though it's 2 million black people locked up in prison, not even counting the Mexicans, it's disgusting, man. Right. But they only care about themselves. Right. You see what I'm saying? We as Mexican babies, the global line to know how many Mexicans work as ISIS agents. Yes. It's great. I was until I really did it, and it's female women, the Mexican women. It's all through that, working at that place. Looking at the babies in cages and, you know what I'm saying, communicating to them for the oppressor. It's disgusting, man. I couldn't believe that. I thought for sure it was all devils down there. Nah. That's our own people locking our own people up. Man, that's disgusting.
Same thing as cops.
Absolutely. The cop, yeah, man, black cops is, in my experience, I can't speak for everybody. In my experience, black cops is worse than the oppressor. Yeah. They got something to prove. And they trying to prove the master. You know what I'm saying? I'm better than these niggas I'm out here cracking over the head or that I'm locking up. You see what I'm saying? It's disgusting. And that's the only way, that's what it would be. That's why it makes no sense to vote black senators and black this and black that to go try to change something that wasn't set up for you. They wrote all men with equal people in chains. How are you gonna change that by voting? That is stupid, man. It's how long want people love simplicity. See what I'm saying? That's just it's simple, it's stupid. 400 years ain't never changed nothing. We've been voting since Martin Luther King. Yeah. We've been voting since Martin Luther King. Ain't nothing ever changed for us. Our condition is just continue to get worse. You know what I'm saying? But hey, people do anything to listen to the Most High. It's sad, man. But you know, that's why you know, the I.S.U.P.K kind of come in and YAHANNA. We just got to keep doing the work. That's right. You see what I'm saying? I can't focus on who don't want to listen. I got to go find the brothers and sisters who do want to listen. Because they out there. That's right. Because they out there. You see what I'm saying? So it's just our job. You know, it's a hard job, man. This ain't always easy. Mm-hmm. Got to stay clean for this. And, you know what I'm saying? Got to show up for that. You getting checked and all type of stuff. It ain't easy, but it's worth it, man. Mm-hmm. This is worth it because I know what's to come from this. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? I'm ready to put this hard work in because I know what's at hand. And the kingdom is at hand. And I want to rule this kingdom. And better sooner than later. I'm tired of living in this hell. I'm only 34. I'm tired already. Mm-hmm. Just know what my ancestors been through. It's enough. Enough is enough. All right. So yes.
That's a lot.
No, go ahead.
Based on the last few words that you said, as far as living yourself, you know what I mean? I remember when we was in Chicago, he was there too. I believe the only very one is me, you, Dash, and probably somebody else, but Chicago Yard.
Yeah.
And you had General Katham, who was battling a brother that was from like some African little group or something like that. And he was telling the brother like, look, man, right now we are going through hell, we're going through the curses, but we are fighting through this to get to the blessings.
Right.
Because the brother was talking about like, why should we keep the law? Why should we do this? You know what I'm saying? Although we are in the curses. Well, I mean, why should we just, should we just do whatever? He's like, no, like, we are in the curses right now, but we're fighting to get to the blessings.
Absolutely.
And that's the right spirit.
Because I mean, if you just look at it like, oh, we're in hell, we're in the curses, so why follow the law? You're gonna stay in this hell, said curse.
Yeah.
It will never change.
Yeah.
The Most High ain't playing with us, just like you would play with your child.
Right.
When you speak, you expect that child to move and do what you say.
Mm-hmm.
It's no different for the Most High.
Mm-hmm.
It's no different.
Right.
He ain't gonna ease up. Ease up for what? This is what needs to be done. So things can run how he wants it to run.
Right.
And until we ready to do that, we're gonna continue to be beat down by this oppressor.
Right.
Let's go ahead. Keep dropping that on. Can you grab James 1?
James 1:8.
Yeah, we can start at 1 and 8. That's what. And then after that, 1 and 22.
Okay.
No, you too all.
All right, James 1:8. You sure about that? Or you want to go to 22?
No, you can rock it. You can lift it up. That's all.
James 1:8. A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways.
So we had a Sabbath service this Saturday. The Officer Kodash hit a lot of points, man. A lot of amazing points about brothers saying one thing but not following through with it. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? You taking oaths, you look at man in their face, you tell them I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, but you have no intentions to put it into action.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
You're gonna be unstable in everything you do. Mm-hmm. Nobody's gonna be able to believe anything you say. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? And what kind of man is that? If you speak to me as a man and I know for a fact that I can't listen to nothing coming out your mouth, that's not good. That's not good. That's what you do with women. You know what I'm saying? A woman say something, you think, yeah, we'll see. It should be you a man. If I gotta think like that about you as a man, that's horrible and disgusting. That's because you're a horrible, disgusting person. You have no follow through when you say you're gonna do so. But yeah, go ahead, grab 22 for me.
Done. Verse 22. But be ye doers of the word, and not hearers only, deceiving your own selves.
It's real easy to sit here and read these scriptures. It's not hard to do. You might need help for some understanding, because there's parables in here, so you might need some understanding. But even when you get that understanding, to actually put it into fruition, to actually do what the scriptures say do, that's gonna take some effort. Because these scriptures don't always line up with what you want to do. Right. 90% of the time, they don't. You see what I'm saying? So you're gonna have to put what you want to do on the backside and forget that. You know what I'm saying? Hear these words of the Most High and put it in. It's gonna take some work, especially when we've been raised in this hell, man. Christianity. You see what I'm saying? You grow up, you get to like in your 18, 19, you know that Christianity is garbage. So now you just out here doing whatever you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And now then you find the truth. You hear the truth, and it's like, man, I gotta stop doing all these things I'm accustomed to doing and that I want to do. It's not easy. It's easy to sin. It takes almost no effort, especially living in this hellhole kingdom. Man, but walk outside, sin is everywhere. Right. She's walking up and down the street, and homeboys pulling up with the weed. Everything is everywhere. It's not hard to do. You see what I'm saying? To keep these law, statutes, commandments is gonna take some effort. It's gonna take some righteousness. You see what I'm saying? You gotta do some soul searching, some digging. You're gonna have to cut people out of your life, link up with new people. That's what I had to do. You know what I'm saying? I had to, I gotta get up with my brothers. I had to start calling Kodash more, I had to call you more. You see what I'm saying? I can't hang out and make the same calls that I was doing. I'm gonna fall into the same thing. Right. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you going out of town? I ain't even got the money. Let me pack my bag now. I can jump in the car with you? Like, yeah, come on, come get me. You know what I'm saying? Let me stick with the brothers. This is what I'm trying to do. That makes sense to be around them. If you want to be a football player, you want to be the best cornerback, it would make sense for you to watch Deion Sanders. Go watch him all tapes. Because he was the best. I want to be the best in this I.S.U.P.K, so I'm going to watch the generals every chance I get. I'm going to stay around the Ottomans every chance I get and stay around this Brotherhood. So this is what I want to do. It wouldn't make no sense for me to do anything else. You don't want to be a double-minded man. And that's disgusting.
Right.
Let's go ahead and grab, can you grab Deuteronomy chapter 6 and verse 24.
A lot of times too, brothers do that. They be looking for any excuse. Like, you reminded me of Adam, the garden. Lord Jacob, what did you do? The woman you gave, the woman you gave, you gonna pray to the woman.
Yeah, that's what did it.
I ain't come to class because, this brother, this sister hurt my feelings, but this brother says he did something I ain't like. You sound.
It's weak, man. They want to continue to, they're looking for a reason to go back. That's not hard to do, man. That's not what happened. No, you want to use it as an excuse to go ahead and be disgusting again. It's just super weak, man. Super feminine. You know what I'm saying? It's gay. It's a lot from choice of words, man. But that's just what it is, man. Stop looking for excuses to read this truth. Hold on to the truth.
That's the only thing that I feel like. Everybody, my friends were like, my friend jumped out the like, what your parents just say? Oh, that friend is you jump off the bridge, you go jump too. Like, man, what you talking about? You gonna tell the Lord because of some other brother or sister did something. Man, hey, what did I say to do? What did I tell you to do? Why didn't you just do what I said to do?
Don't come across your Howard shot and he asks you a question and you want to bring it with another brother. Your head is going to bounce down the street. That's what I'm telling you. It's going to happen to you. Don't nobody want to hear that garbage. You don't even want to hear that garbage from your kids. Ain't no way in the world I can ask my son why you did this and he tell me his friends. I'm swinging it. It's over with. Like so you just forget what I said. If your friend did it, that was it for you. And just forget everything. Forget the way I raised you, the things I instilled in you. Just because your friends did it, that ain't gonna stand. It's not gonna fly. You got to live your life. You know right from wrong. You hear these scriptures, you know what time it is.
Right.
That's why people run from this truth. Which is fine. Like if you don't sit in my face and take the oath. You know what I'm saying? You got me and my eyes pouring oil in your head, saying when they try and say these blessings, say these prayers. If you know you ain't built for this, do your thing, man. Just pay your tithes up to this nation. Well,
as I said, based on what you're saying, the scripture says, what they plead, when a man does not pursue.
Yeah, well, no man pursue. Absolutely.
Yeah, that's right. But I got your precept. I'm in the scripture.
Yeah, that's right. Let's get it.
All right, Deuteronomy 6:24. And the Lord commanded us to do all these statutes, to fear the Lord our God, for our good always, that he might preserve us alive, as it is at this day.
Right. So that's going to save our lives. Just like it'll save your child life to listen to you. That's going to save our lives. Doing what the Most High said. And the reason why this is titled Real Men Keep the Laws, because it's, like I say, it's hard to do. This ain't an easy walk for man or woman. You get into this I.S.U.P.K, that's why I say no excuses, no cowards, because it ain't easy. So you're going to have to just leave all excuses at the door. And if you're a coward, you definitely got to get away from your mouth. You know what I'm saying? But that ain't what's going on here. This is a hard thing to do, but it's worth it. And it's doable. It's not like it's not doable. You can do it. You just got to stop living. Like, that's all that's going on. He wants you to be high out your mind. So when the war comes, you just sit back, kick back. You know what I'm saying? You ain't ready to protect nothing. High out your mind all the time. The president stand right there, cuss your woman out, and you just sitting there over there. Gone, man. That's how he wants you. You hear this truth, you hear the general speaking, you're not gonna grab onto it when you high out your mind. You see what I'm saying? You want to be out here popping whores and whatnot, you're gonna catch every disease out there that they got coming for you. You're gonna get it. And then you're gonna die, man. It's ridiculous. Stop doing these things, man. Listen to the Most High. And just don't do it for yourself, do it for your nation.
Right.
You gotta do it for people around you, man. I'm keeping these balls for the brothers out on the street, the women out on the street. That's what I'm doing it for. So maybe one day I can say the things that they need to hear to wake up out this hill. Collectively together, us doing that, is what's going to get us out of here for sure. See what I'm saying? And the Most High is going to destroy this kingdom. And then our kingdom is to come. Go ahead,
So like, hey, you speaking mad facts because that's how we got out of every captivity.
Period.
It was the obedience. You see what I'm saying? Now to be truthful, right? See what I'm saying? All of us wasn't keeping the law at that time when we got out of Egypt.
Right.
But it was the collective of us that Moses was able to convince, you know what I mean, change their mind. Like, look, I need y'all to do this and do that. If you do this and do that, this is what's going to happen. If you don't do this, this is what will happen to you on top of the heathens.
Absolutely. It's just like when we go into captivity, that don't mean that every single Israelite was breaking the law.
Exactly. See what I'm saying? The most I see it as a whole. See what I'm saying? Versus what would it like a sum? Is that the terminology?
Because it's just like if you have children, you have say, well, I got 4 daughters, 5 sons. You know what I'm saying? They all downstairs collectively chilling, doing what they're doing. And I walk down. 2 of them is doing what they're supposed to be doing, but the rest ain't. Everybody's in trouble.
Right.
How you just sitting over here watching your siblings do what you know is wrong? You just as guilty. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear that, oh, Dad, but I wasn't doing it. Yeah, but you wasn't trying to stop them from doing it either. You see what I'm saying? You're just as guilty. Right. And that's just how the Most High looks at it, man. Everybody don't got to sin for us to be in His hill, but enough of us did. And now enough of us have to stop for us to get us out. If you talking to a brother and sister and you see that they don't care about the condition that we in as a whole, shalom, move on, because there is somebody out there that cares. That's who we trying to reach. Let's go ahead and get Deuteronomy 10 and 12. While you're getting that, the keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments is how you fear the Most High. And that's the only person that you're supposed to fear. Everybody said that. I only fear God. He's the only one to judge me. You don't fear the Most High if you're not keeping laws, statutes, and commandments. Right. You want to head-on collision with them, and it ain't going to end well for you. Right. That's just the bottom line. You don't keep these laws, statutes, and commandments, you're on a head-on collision with the Most High. And it's not going to end well for you. It's going to be ugly. And then it can happen for generations, though. That's what I'm saying. Like, this shit, just say, that's why I said it can't be personal. You don't know what you're seeing is who was cursing your family down the line. That's right. You worried about yourself and what you got going on. Right. You see what I'm saying? You cursing your grandbabies 4 generations from now, which is disgusting stuff you do. See what I'm saying? You can't make it. You can't make it personal. It got to be about everybody. It got to be about this nation. Right. That's just how it has to be like that. But did you know that for me? Let's go ahead. Let's get that.
You said Deuteronomy 10 what?
10 and 12.
Okay. All right. Deuteronomy 10 and 12. And now Israel, what doeth the Lord thy God require of thee? But to fear the Lord thy God, to walk in all His ways, and to love Him.
Okay, pause. So how do you fear this? This says to fear the Most High, to fear the Lord thy God, to walk in all His ways, and to love Him. How do you do those things? Is that going to church, praise dancing, with a little skirt up, jumping up and down like you lost your goddamn mind, scaring every little child in the church? Is that how you do that? Is it you going to the front of the church, raising your hands, saying, "Oh, I give my life to the Most High, Lord and Savior Jesus Christ," and then what they say, "This is what I give my life to," but that has nothing to do with fear the Most High. You fear the Most High by keeping His laws, statutes, and commandments. There's even a verse that says you love the Most High by keeping His laws, statutes, and commandments. Go ahead. You got something for me?
Yeah, I got a piece of this. It's one of my prayers that I've been looking at since also 50.
Let's rock it up.
And it's a priest, and also too, actually, it's hard scripture that I pulled for you. In Deuteronomy 10 and 12, the very first precept I would say is the one in Ecclesiastes 12 and 13, when it says the whole duty of man.
Right,
the whole duty of man is to keep the law, statutes,
that's the whole duty, man. That's what we're supposed to do.
Now right here is more proof to add on to that.
Let's do it.
John 14 and 15. If you love me, keep my commandments. And I, Father, He shall give you another comforter that He. I just want to bring it out.
And the hell is condition we're waking up in.
That's right.
You're not keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments, and you see the condition. That should be the proof. The fact that we can get killed on camera and then get justice for being killed on camera and millions of people watching, we got to hit the streets and tear shit up. Good night.
Yeah.
What kind of hell is that, man? That is insane. It was on camera. They should have just arrested them police officers. They went to jail. They're charged. That's just normal. When you kill somebody on camera, not when we in the cell, we under suppressor. If they didn't do that uprising, he'd be at home right now with no charges. You see what I'm saying? And the only reason he did go to jail is because people hit the streets and start messing with the money. You see what I'm saying? You want to go? They tore up businesses, burned down banks. They went crazy. You see what I'm saying? And that's the only thing that got the person's attention. He seen his money. Oh, hold up. Okay, so maybe they did mess up. Let's go ahead and take them to jail.
Right.
I highly doubt that they're going to get charged. I hope they do. I mean, I hope they get charged. It's a crime committed against one of my brothers. I hope he goes to jail for the rest of his life. But I highly doubt it.
Right.
Just from what I've seen out from his oppressor. He doesn't care about our pain. He'll use it. You see what I'm saying? Other presidents who feel like they're lower on a totem pole, they'll use our pain to show their anger towards their government.
Right.
That's what this whole Black Lives Matter is for. Black Lives Matter ain't got nothing to do with Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans' pain in this kingdom. That is a homosexual movement. You know what I'm saying? And that's all they care about. It's a homosexual movement.
Right.
That's gonna sooner or later, go ahead and mark my words, is gonna shuffle in pedophilia or pedophiles. That's what they're trying to do. They're gonna backdoor that pedophile garbage. It's coming sooner than later. So all you Black Lives Matter, all you gay activists, just know what you're really supporting when you say that. It ain't got nothing to do with you. It's really a disgusting agenda behind that.
Right.
Yeah. You heard of the I.S.U.P.K. So when it hit the fan, you can't say you did not. That's your lie. You chose not to listen. Is anything in it? No. You want this?
That's what I was going to say. Some now, okay. So as far as pedophilia, it is legal in certain states in the U.S. Now, I don't know how many states exactly, but I just really want to say everywhere, right? I was going to say on top of pedophilia, you have bestiality. It's legal, and last time I checked, of course, I mean I'll say everywhere because you know about the sororities with the men, and you know there's homosexuality amongst the women as well. But more than anything, I'll say the men.
Yeah, because
you know what I'm saying?
Because just because of how the Most High set it up.
Yeah.
You gotta beat down the man. You got to.
Yeah.
It's the Most High, Christ, man, woman.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? There is some men that will follow their women. Don't get it wrong. If you get that woman, you might be able to get that man. But the majority, if you want to reach everybody, them children, that woman, go ahead and convince that man. You see what I'm saying? It's easier for him to convince his family. You know what I'm saying? I think the Most High that I'm in I.S.U.P.K. because my family will be doing whatever I say. If I walk up and say we're going to church, my family load that car, we'll be going to church. If I say we're going to the Muslim mosque, we'll load the car and go to the Muslim mosque.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? The Most High has something different for me. The water for that.
Right.
When I load up the car, we come to the I.S.U.P.K. to make the general house.
That's
That's
right.
You see what I'm saying? That's what it's about. But as you know, it could be worse.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I feel sorry for families. You know what I'm saying? That's still going through these disgusting stuff that, you know what I'm saying, the Most High allowed my family to overcome. You see what I'm saying? It's amazing to me. Because I was a lost, disgusting Negro before, you know what I'm saying, the I.S.U.P.K. It was bad. I was headed towards death fast.
Right.
Running faster than I know I could run. You see what I'm saying? And it was horrible.
And then
Go ahead.
what you were saying about, some brothers would be following these women. It's still because of the destruction
Absolutely.
of the man. Because they reason that man, like some men who do follow women, is because that's their livelihood. It's how they be put out. They don't have no money to feed themselves because of what the white man has done to beat them up. So a lot of times they follow a woman out of necessity.
That's an excellent point. That's an excellent point. That woman got Section 8, she got this, she got that. Like you said, that's the man's livelihood. You know what I'm saying? I pissed this woman off too bad, trying to be the man in this house, I'm gonna be homeless. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's better. You'd be better off.
You would be better off. That's what I'm saying. Like,
I see a lot of homeless brothers out there with women.
it can still be the man. You know what I'm saying?
Outside the tent, I think I've been cooking in there.
That's better than you not being a man. I look like it. But man, if you let that woman make you effeminate and she's not, that's absolutely ridiculous. I'm not worried about it. My woman can put me out. I got I.S.U.P.K brothers. I'm gonna be all right.
Right.
I'm gonna make one phone call and I'm gonna be all right. I promise you that. Go ahead.
I got a precept based on what I'm talking about. Correct me if I'm wrong, right? Proverbs 21:9. It is better to dwell the housetop than with a brawling woman in a wide house.
That's just
Exactly right, man. I had a purpose. Actually, got the corner of the house.
You got your own little section on
got your little spot. You know what I'm saying?
Woo.
For a man, that is better than being in a house with a beast who don't want to listen and take no type of correction, don't, you know what I'm saying, no type of instruction. She just want to do everything her way. And then when you talk it like an abomination, you gotta get away from me, man. You know what I'm saying? The cat ain't that good. It's not that good. It's just not so loud. Like I need some livelihood. I need some peace.
Right.
But if you get just an absolute beast, it even say dwell amongst the beasts. Right. In the scripture say, you know what I'm saying? You want to be with the beast and the dragon versus this one. It's insane, man. It's insane. No man should have to go through that. But like Ottawa said, that's how they got it set up. You know what I'm saying? They give these women all these outs, so she don't have to listen to that man and put up with him, if you want to say that. You know what I'm saying? She ain't got to do that. She knows she can put him out. She got food stamps coming, rent $17. You know what I'm saying? She got kid, child care, everything. It's set up for her not to listen to this man. You see what I'm saying? I mean, that's how they bred our women. You know what I'm saying? The white man is way more, he's way more disgusting than us. He's doing way more foul stuff. You see what I'm saying? But his woman ain't bred like that. She'll just sit up and put up with it. You see what I'm saying? She ain't calling the police on him. She ain't calling child support on him. But that's what needs to be getting called. This disgusting bastard and things that he's doing. So let's go ahead and get another scripture. Can you read the rest of 12 for me?
Verse 12 again.
Just read the rest of it.
Yes, you read it.
Did we?
Yeah.
Okay. No, we can go to 13. No, we can go to 13. Yep.
All right, verse 13. To keep the commandments, so like Deuteronomy 10, verse 13. To keep the commandments of the Lord and his statutes, which I command thee this day for thy good.
For thy what?
For thy good.
It's for your own good.
Right.
That's what it's for, man. Collectively, this is for our good. And us doing this is, because it says when we get the kingdom, it's forever. This is how it's going to be forever. The Most High gave us the rules, laws, statutes, and commandments on how to rule forever. This kingdom that's up now, they don't follow the laws, statutes, and commandments. That's why it's coming to an horrible end. Right. World War III is around the corner.
Right.
This they don't have the blueprint to run a kingdom forever. Every country outside of America wants this joint to blow. Every single one of them, even their so-called allies. You see what I'm saying? They bullied to be allies. Right. They need what America got. Don't nobody really love America. You see what I'm saying? And the things that they doing, it's disgusting, man. Most Americans don't even love America. That's why we still gotta. How you still gotta make up laws and stuff for the Confederate flag? They lost this war at the beginning of time. Like as far as America is concerned, that Confederate flag should have been gone.
Right.
NASCAR just now passed a law a week ago. Right. You know what I'm saying? So that shows you that Americans don't even love America.
Right.
They don't have the blueprint around there, and that's why it's coming to a horrible end. And I can't wait. You know, I cannot wait. But us, when we rule, we're gonna keep these laws, statutes, commandments. That's how we're gonna rule forever. Because God gave us the perfect blueprint to do so.
Right.
All right, so let's drop that and let's get let's go to Psalms 119.
Psalms 196.
119, and we're gonna start at verse 19.
One 96.
Drop.
119, chapter 119, verse 96. I have seen an end of all perfection, but thy commandment is exceeding broad.
That's exactly what we were just talking about. These law, statutes, commandments are always they're gonna stand longer than anything that you think is perfect. This is the only thing perfect. Is these law, statutes, commandments. It is the most perfect thing that the Most High ever gave us. It's just like when you tell your child something. It's so that child could be better and live and not make the same mistakes that you made. You see what I'm saying? But this is what's going to last forever, is these law, statutes, commandments. This is exceeding abroad. It's never going to end. Go ahead. We'll go to the next verse.
Verse 97. Now, oh, how love I thy law, it is my meditation all the day.
And this says the meditation all the day. This is how you keep the law, statutes, commandments. When you wake up in the morning, that should be on your forefront of your brain. It's keeping these law, statutes, commandments. Because if you don't, the enemy's on your back. So you can't take no breaks. He ain't taking no breaks. His job is to show to the Most High that you're not worthy. You see what I'm saying? You don't want to fall into that game. You need to have your sword sharpened, ready to bring it back wet at every turn. You wake up, you face that east, and the sun come up, and you pray for the strength to the Most High. You pray for the things that you need that's going to make you through the day. It says who's endured to the end. This ain't no, oh, I kept the law, statutes, commandments today, now I'm good. Nah. You got to wake up every day and repeat this thing. Fight the new battles. You know what I'm saying? Make Satan come at you with something new. Don't be so quick to fall susceptible to the same things. You're tripped up over the same things. Gossiping, whores, weed. Oh man, make him at least go to the book and figure something out. You know what I'm saying? He already know. I can trip him up right now. All I gotta do is send this real thick thing, walk across him, he's done. You know what I'm saying? Don't make it that easy. You gotta come hard. Make him come harder than that. But how you make him come harder than that is keeping these law, statutes, commandments at the forefront. You got to make it a lifestyle. Just like you may be discussing a lifestyle, you got to make these law, statutes, and commandments a lifestyle. You see what I'm saying? Raise your children up like that, so they can know this is a lifestyle. This ain't no just one day thing. I got to endure to the end. Let's go ahead and keep going to verse 19.
If I could, it's a scripture that talks about how Christ, like you said, to always, every day stay prayed up. You said, get up and face the evening and get yourself ready for the battle. Life is a war, so that means every day. Life is war, that means every day is a battle. And one of the scriptures that let you know that you should be ready, that scripture talks about Christ coming like a thief in the night. Right. What it means is a thief trying to come and be ready, or when you're not ready. You know what I'm saying? When you're not ready, you've been slipped up and made a mistake, and when the scripture backslid, and you know what I'm saying, you went back into the world. That's when you expect that. You know what I'm saying? So that's really an amazing point that you made, like, to always stay ready, man. Every day, wake up and prepare yourself for battle. Absolutely. For war. Every single day. So
I see we can make mistakes. You see we can discuss them. You see it's doable to do that. It's that you better than the next man. I can give you. Humble yourself to the Most High and ask him for that help and let him give you the strength. He knows what you got coming your way. What better person to ask? Right. He knows what he's, what you got coming. That's what you need to ask so you can be prepared for it. Don't think, oh, I got this. Don't play yourself. So like I don't want to say he coming a thief at night. So as soon as you slip up, that's what you should expect. And that'll be horrible if that happens to you. So you need to meditate in these scriptures, stay around your brothers, and be ready for war. So you can fight these battles.
Right. That should keep you from that thought. Because that should keep you from sin. Like that should be one of the thoughts that say, man, I shouldn't even do this right now. I do this is when Christ won't come. Why I'm smacking this man white down right now. Yep. Right while I'm sucking on that glass. So I right while you sucking on that, I'm telling you, sucking on that pipe. That's when he's gonna come.
Absolutely. That's how it is. Because you gotta think, man, we're fighting the war of the kingdom, man. That's what this is about, man. And the Most High is not gonna have somebody weak and unworthy ruling his kingdom. We're gonna have, you know what I'm saying? We gotta rule the world after this. I say kingdom, but we're gonna rule the world. kingdom is going to be on this earth as it is in heaven.
Okay.
And we're going to be at the front of this. You know what I'm saying? Represent the Most High and do things how He wanted to be done. If I have something established, I don't want no weak man. If I got a business, I don't want nobody who I know is going to be late every goddamn day with 100 million excuses to be running my business while I'm out doing other things. I'm calling you, you just out getting up. I'm like, man, is the doors unlocked? You know what I'm saying? Did you cut the cash register on anything? Like, nah, man, you can't run my business. It's the same way with the Most High. You're gonna be weak and you're not ready for this. You're gonna be a bum in the kingdom. You got your hand up on?
Yeah, I was gonna say based on I heard you say the word a lot, humble. You know what I mean? In the book, I got a precept of James 4:10.
Let's get it.
Humble yourselves in the slide. Okay. Slide. Humble yourselves in the sight of the Lord, and He shall lift you up.
Come on, man. That's just like prayer. That's exactly what we're talking about. Go ahead and face the east and humble yourself. Let the Most High know that you need help so He can help.
Right.
It's just that simple. It's hard for me to help a brother that don't tell me he need help. I'm not a psychic. You see what I'm saying? But if you come to me and tell me what's going on, explain to me what's going on, if it's in my means to help you, if I can do it, I'm gonna do it. If the Most High done blessed me to be able to help you, I'm going to help you. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead and get your strength from the Most High. Ask for that help. You got your hand up?
Slide, my bad.
No, you good.
We just went over this Saturday. Ecclesiastes, the 4th chapter, 2 is better than 1.
Absolutely.
If one fall, his fellow will pick him up.
There you go.
See what I'm saying?
But you can't get picked up with somebody trying to help you fall. They trying to help you fall, what are they gonna pick you up for? That's your so-called friends who want to live disgusting lives. They don't want to see you do better. That crab in the barrel, that's what they is.
Right.
They see you climbing out, they're gonna grab you by the ankle and snatch you back in. You see what I'm saying? They don't want to see you doing better than that. But when you're in the I.S.U.P.K, under Command General, righteous brothers,
right,
when you fall, they're gonna pick you up.
That's right.
Dust you off, check your ass, tell you where you messed up at, and let's keep it moving.
That's right.
And that's love.
And that's a weapon, right?
Absolutely. Sharper than this knife I'm holding. It's pretty sharp. I wouldn't play with it. I already cut myself messing around. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let's go ahead and get verse 98.
God. Psalms 119, verse 98. Though through thy commandments has made me wiser than my enemies.
One more time. You get that one more time.
Thou, it's like thou. Thou through thy commandments has made me wiser than mine enemies.
Wiser than your enemies. You keep these laws, statutes, and commandments, you're going to be wiser than your oppressor. This will get you from up under him. Whether it be the East Indians, all these other nations, no matter who it is. These laws, statutes, and commandments is what's going to make you wiser than him. Not that diploma that you're going to get from him or that master's degree that you go to his college to get. That's not going to make you wiser than him. But these laws, statutes, and commandments that the Most High gave you, when I say you, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, that's what's going to make you wiser than these people that's on our throats. You see what I'm saying? There's no other way to do it. There is no other way to do it. That's why we're going over these. All these laws, statutes, and commandments, from the Old Testament to the New Testament, it don't matter what part of the Bible you're reading. The laws ain't done away with.
Right.
Don't let the Christian church fool you. The laws are not done away with. They tell you that, and they take all your money. They don't have no problem reading that law. Take all your money, but then tell you just go ahead and live a disgusting life and just ask God for forgiveness. What does forgiveness mean when you know that, you know what I'm saying, that you sinned? That's dumb. A person can't slap me in my face and say sorry. You go ahead and slap me again. It's on. You know what I'm saying? You get that sorry ain't gonna be there. Oh, you did it on accident? Okay, yeah, Shimon, be more careful. But you reach over here in your hand and touch my face again. Sorry ain't gonna say it. Nah, now you gotta deal with some judgment. You messed up. You know what I'm saying? You can't just keep sinning and saying sorry. That's dumb. Show some action. Show some action by not doing it again. How about that?
It's a lie. That reflex slap that you got.
Oh yeah.
It was mercy. I left the elbows, the knees, and the feet.
Because I had all that with it, right?
I didn't do none of that. But I wanted to, if I could, what you were saying about, you know what I'm saying, it was heavy as far as, you know, these laws and giving you, what is it, power over your enemy?
make you wiser.
Wiser than you in.
Absolutely.
That's power. Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's still being wiser than you in power.
Absolutely.
You know, and you touched on an amazing point with oppressors and people who got their foot on our neck. But a lot of times, you know, a lot of people forget. A lot of people are so destroyed. You got a lot of grandparents.
Absolutely.
A lot of coons.
Absolutely.
That are also our enemies.
Good night.
Of your own household.
Man.
Your enemies will be those of your own household. And these laws and commandments will give you wisdom over them too.
Absolutely.
So they cannot prevail against you. The people who you call your friends and your brothers sometimes, you know, have demons. You know what I'm saying? And they'll come against you. They'll try to get you to come against your brother or get you to come against your sister. And you gotta watch, you gotta nip it in the bud, you gotta check the demon right up. Why do you think you can say, you look demon, or why do you think you can say this to me about my brother?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? What makes you think? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's because it's a demon. They didn't recognize the demon in you that would allow something like that. What did you made you think that you could talk evil to me about my brother? Or talk evil to me about my sister? Right. You see what I'm saying? Like, well, that is a problem. Absolutely. And if you got that, and you got to check the demon in yourself, if you allow it. You know what I'm saying? Because you didn't check it. You see what I'm saying? Because that's where evil starts. That's how you let evil seep in. You know what I'm saying? It's just because the brother looks like you. Right. And like Christ said, your enemies will be those of your own household. Right. You know what I'm saying? He said he's going to start cutting heads off at his sanctuary in the scriptures. Like he done. He said he's going to start at the sanctuary, right?
Yeah, that's right.
You know what I mean? You're right. You know, he's going to start at the sanctuary. He's going to start, you know, which is the fake brothers in the truth and serving him. You see what I'm saying? But we got to nip that in the bud. Brother or sister about your brother. You probably, hey, you better go say, take that up there and fix that. If not, we want the council. Period. Very disappointed. I'm very offended. You got me messed up because you're trying to call me some type of bitch. Like, nigga, you know, I can take that and come in, I'm killing your brother. We cool. I'm killing your brother when I see you.
Yeah, like, come on, man.
Really?
That's what you think of me? Right. What did you, they trying to say that you ain't nothing.
Right.
Like say,
I ain't worried about you. I'm going to tell you.
What I'm going to do to your brother.
You know, what I think about him. You know what I'm saying? All these things. That shit. Gay. It's good. I'm telling you, like, his gay, that gay demon in him that makes someone got somebody with a woman sees some gayness in you. Right. You know what I'm saying? He sees a little gayness in you. Like, he kind of gay like me. I see good. He's a little gay like me, so I can say this thing. He gonna tweak and toe together.
Oh, man.
No,
what he said is powerful. Absolutely.
But your heart won't be got to offend you. All of them.
It's like that.
Oh, yeah, right.
As far as you already want to talk about enemies, you know what I mean? As far as scripture I just reading, had a precept, but you should have touched one.
Yeah, I'm gonna have that.
So Proverbs 16:7. When a man's ways please the Lord, he maketh even his enemies to be at peace with him.
Man.
And also too, you know, most I would make your enemies his footstool. Right. That one too I want to get, but this one is the one I really love.
Oh, that was powerful.
Yeah, that's dope, man. That's all that is because we go, like I said. What do our enemies do when we go out there? They literally out there. Kiss this gas move.
Oh no.
You know what I'm saying? We go on other hood, you go anywhere, we do our job, and even though they don't like it, they respect it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, these brothers want to be brothers out there mad at us.
Yeah.
But what we saying, hey, you better not say none of that. Only I can say my only I can voice my opinion of my disbelief or mine. You know what I'm saying? What's the word? I don't believe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't mind disagreement. Only I can do that. You know what I'm saying? We didn't have three devils get knocked out in front of the camp.
Yeah.
By an innocent bastard, by another demon out there. Another demon. You know what I'm saying? Because they have this full of demons. You know what I'm saying? Obviously. But you know, that's for enemies being good, but that demon ain't good as either. Right. That brother knocked him out. He is out there fighting against us as well. He's out there selling dope, you know what I'm saying, molested, doing something.
Yeah.
But you know, whatever the case may be, he's still going there. He ain't in the head, you ain't with us, you against him.
Period.
Right. So, but it's like.
No, because what you're saying is everything. Like, even what people don't know, like, you going crazy right now on the internet and everything for the boot kiss we did, you know, Minneapolis doing that, right? People don't know that was one of the most dangerous neighborhoods in Minneapolis.
Right.
30 from Chicago on 38, that is one of the most dangerous, notorious neighborhoods in Minneapolis, period. Anybody knows anything about Minneapolis, Minnesota knows that. That's what come on, man. That's where it started at. That was like, that's where I was living for
started there and trickled down everywhere.
And they was out there, you know what I mean? And they did not like, I don't say this was our hood, you know what I'm saying? Because this is what we do. You see what I'm saying? But like, even though they didn't like it, they respect it. You know what I'm saying? Because we keep these laws, statutes, and commandments. The Lord is with us always. You see what I'm saying? Did nothing crack off till we got up out of there. We heard about the riots and all the crazy stuff once we already at home. You know what I'm saying? We did blaze and everything. Got a boot kiss and everything. Got in the cars, pulled off, no harm done to us. Got home and then heard about the crazy.
And then after that, like even everything that's going on now, they're saying it's because of the spirit we got on that place. To say you got to be angry enough to make this place, you know, love, show love to your brother. And that was the message that was going on after. Like, hey, I had seen the video do it like it ain't smoke. Right now here, it's love right here. We on some love right now. We're trying to do something else. And that was the spirit we forced into people out there. Like, you know what I'm saying? At that very location. You know what I'm saying? Brother, that's that spot. They ain't migrated too far. But at that spot, you gotta be angry enough to love your brother. To not be a monument right now. It's a goddamn monument, a fucking tourist attraction.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
That was where you was known to get shot at.
Right.
And now it's the most peaceful
place you can go. That's
you see what I'm saying? That's crazy. You see what I'm saying? But that just shows the power that we have in this I.S.U.P.K. and the community general.
That's
the Lord is always with us. Man. You see what I'm saying? We're doing His work. That's why we can do these things. Because we know that the Lord is with us. Because we're doing His. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, like, in that area, you know, on my side, my family is out there. You know what I'm saying? But you know, a young man, student, trooper, or officer out there, like, no one had a spirit of fear, which is very, very powerful. And I do want to grab that scripture if you don't mind.
No.
See what I'm saying? That's second.
Hey, after that, you read that Joshua 1:8. We can work that out.
Yeah. Yeah, so, you know, I want to say that, like nobody out there had the spirit of fear. Everybody was about the action if it was going to crack down. See what I'm saying? And we was willing to defend ourselves out there. You know what I mean? I can't tell you, like, when, you know, we thought that thing was going to go left. See what I'm saying? I was going to drop that camera and it was going to go left from there. So everybody really held their ground and really showed how strong brothers like us is, and that nobody else can do the job.
Absolutely.
You see what I'm saying? Which is very powerful. Now, I want to get this real quick, and I'm going to get Joshua 1:8.
Come on, Constable.
2 Timothy 1:7. But God hath not given us the spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. That was it. And that's what happened that day.
Absolutely.
See what I'm saying? That's exactly what happened that day. Like, we went out for like bosses. See what I'm saying? Like, we was, you know, I mean, things that everybody should be afraid of, should be concerned about. That's why all eyes is on us as soon as we got to speaking. As soon as we walked up to the scene. And like, these guys are different. As soon as we walked up, out of the alley, what happened? We was taking pictures of us. White people taking pictures of us. They want to interview us and everything. Right. Because they saw that we was not a part of the crowd. We was the crowd.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? That's what I want to say.
That's why we stick out, man. It's not nothing that we do, man. That's just the spirit of the Lord.
Right.
Keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments, so that's why we stick out amongst everybody. Because that's what separates us from everybody. Without these laws, statutes, and commandments, we just would have fell into the crowd. It would have been nothing different.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? But we put this into action. So when we hit the scene, automatically everybody's wondering who is these brothers and why, you know what I'm saying? What's this power that they carry? They can't even explain it. That's why they running up taking pictures of my interviewers. They trying to figure out what's so different about these cats. You see what I'm saying? We didn't ask to get interviews. They was coming and stick mics and people. I had to go, hold on. You gotta talk to him over here. You know what I'm saying? Like, that mic in my face. This is the Ottawa. You gotta speak to him. That's who you want to talk to. You know what I'm saying? The sisters come ask me questions. Hey, listen, man, just chill out. Can y'all sit over here so we can take a picture? We gotta take the pictures right here. You know what I'm saying? It was just, but that's just the spirit of the Lord that we carry. You see what I'm saying? That's what separates us.
I know after we was out there.
Yeah, man. It was so we was out there for 30 seconds before they ran up on us. We got in the alley, I looked around. Last thing I know, they talk about, can we take a picture of you? Can you interview? I was like, hold up, man, chill out.
It was over. Everybody
It was crazy, man. But that's just that. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the Most High, man. That's what them things is happening. It ain't, you know what I'm saying? I'm just a man. I don't want Kodash Dayan, he's just a man. But we follow these laws, statutes, commandments. That's what sets us apart.
Right.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? You got that Joshua at all?
Yeah, Joshua.
Yeah, 1 and 8. Yeah, let's get it.
Joshua 1 and 8. This book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night.
Day and what?
Day and night. That thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein.
Good night.
There's a little more.
Oh,
For then thou shalt make thy way prosperous, and then thou shalt have good success.
You know what I'm saying? Blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, you're looking how to change your condition. You're looking for the answer. It's not the voting polls.
That's right.
It is not the voting polls. It is these law, statutes, and commandments. Right. How disgusting is it for the Christian church to tell you that this is done away with, the thing that can save your goddamn life? How disgusting is that, man? It is absolutely ridiculous. I didn't even know eating pork was a sin. 30 years of living my goddamn life, I did not know eating pork was a sin. Is that crazy? Because I was walking right up on the church eating pork chop sandwiches with the pastor. You know what I'm saying? It was insane, man. They didn't even teach me the things that I needed to know to stay alive. But big up to Commander Junior Yohahanna's I.S.U.P.K for keeping this truth alive. And when I heard it, I grabbed held of it.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? It was amazing. Now I can raise my children up. You know what I'm saying? Commander Junior Yohanna gave me an opportunity to raise my children up under these law, statutes, and commandments. Because in the church, I just would have taught them the same things that I was taught, which was nothing. To be a disgusting human being and worry about yourself. You see what I'm saying? It's ridiculous. But now, you know what I'm saying? I don't have to do that. I've been taught the right way, but I've been above me. And Lord willing, I can stay, you know what I'm saying, stronghold on this truth and teach other brothers on what to do so they can raise their families up. Hopefully my brothers, you know, raise their sons to be better men than we is. And I can raise my son to be a better man than me. You know what I'm saying? So they can keep this truth going. So this is a beautiful thing that we're doing. Go ahead.
So, you mind if I read verse 9?
No, let's get it.
Okay. Verse 9. Have not I commanded thee, be strong and of a good courage, be not afraid, neither be thou dismayed, for the Lord thy God is with thee whatsoever thou goest. That's what you said.
That's just what we just explained about being out on this riots and doing the things that we were doing amongst some riots, not afraid to tell that devil to get down and kiss the boots. You see what I'm saying? Because what we're doing is righteous, and the Lord is with us in everything that we do. I'm not the baddest man alive, but when I keep these law, statutes, commandments, I'm the baddest man alive. I think you should leave me alone.
What?
There's a lot of people out here that ain't doing what God said do. You should probably go test them. Me and my brothers, you go ahead and leave us alone, man. Ain't no cowards over here.
Right.
The Lord is with us on top of all of that.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? This ain't what you want. And this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want, man. You go ahead and do something else. But this ain't it. I promise you that. Let's go to Matthew. We're gonna drop that and get Matthew 5 and 6. But I got like 2 more.
Hunger and thirst after righteousness, for they shall be filled.
Go ahead, you break that down for me, Adawan.
Bless our days. For example, we say like, I'm hungry, I'm hungry, I'm thirsty to learn something. You know what I'm saying? And so this is actually reminds you of Ezekiel. When Ezekiel was filled with the scrolls. And it said, I forget what it said, but it said something about it was like sweet and bitter in his belly. You know what I'm saying? But it was something that he was looking for. That's why I was given to him by an angel.
Sure.
See what I'm saying? So that's what it's talking about, being hungry and thirsty. That's why we come to class every single time there is a class, because we want to learn, we want to study. I'll say actually, but yeah, the brother, Shukra, Shagari, you know, I'll say Sadari, I remember around the time they both came to class, they was like, man, like, they was like, you know, everything that I'm learning, this is crazy. See what I'm saying? Crazy in a good way, not in a bad way.
So like, what, say the scripture?
Matthew 5:6. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, they'll say, like, man, like, I just want to keep learning, keep studying. Like, I'm just not studying. I want to keep learning and studying because, like, this right here is what I need. You know what I mean? Like, I'm hungry for this. We got so many brothers and sisters who say, that I'm hungry for this truth. This is everything that I need in my life.
Right.
See what I'm saying? And even if you don't say it, that's your attitude. You come to class, you study, you show yourself, you know, say thyself to be approved. 2 Timothy 2:15.
Absolutely.
You see what I'm saying? So that's what it's talking about. And you will be filled. Being filled with the Holy Spirit, with the truth. I think that's it.
And that's how you stay alive. You see what I'm saying?
That's right.
Eat and you drink to stay alive. This truth will keep you alive.
Right.
And that's exactly what my next verse is going to say.
For that one, you know, then one of the ones we just say that people like, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. You don't want that. You ask, you gonna get what you want. And you know, that's why I hear when I, when you hear that scripture, like, you know, you're hungry. You act like this is what you want. You act like, you know, you're thirsty for this. Like,
Right.
You only get
What you are.
You know what I'm saying? All those things that you desire, you're gonna get what you. The type of person that's happy with crumbs. Like, cause them crumbs can be amazing crumbs. You will be cool.
Right.
And it's like, man, I'm barely in it.
Yeah.
And this is what I'm getting. So like, just imagine if I
Just want to
gave, full throttle, like, everything I got, like, all my, let's just see what happens. Like, well, you know what I'm saying? If I gave this much, if this came, these blessings happen. These demons were slain. I say this is happening. Like I was like, I always tell every time. Like I said, bro, living in a baby mama basement, kids. Like, that's a humbling experience for me.
Yeah.
And to come into this truth, man, and to my first day in the truth, being invited to Hebrew Academy, and really like just say, hey, I'm just gonna do this. I'm all in, 100%. I went from being broke style in my baby mama basement, losing my children, you know what I'm saying, to an evil woman trying to shame my name and shame me in front of my children, trying to, you know what I mean, to my pops over being a parent, all of these things that they're saying like simultaneously, like, and I kept going. I was like, man, what else I got to do? Let me just, and it just flipped. Flipped crazy, but I was just like, then when you at the quote unquote top, you can only come down.
Right.
But that's the side about
None of that,
all that matters is I know that when you give yourself to the Most High, when you really go full throttle into this thing, you acknowledge that you never, like things like, you know what I'm saying? I never saw that.
Right.
Like how like things open up, ways of thinking, you know what I'm saying? Patience levels, fucking brotherhood level, like it's absolutely amazing. And so it'll make you want to put your life on the line. And say, I don't have a life without this. You know what I'm saying? My life was, I was dead. I was dead anyway before this. So this, I'm on borrowed time. So I'm gonna ball out. I'm going all in. So this is it. Like Michael Jackson was doing it. This is it. This is it right here, Jack.
That was it, real.
I'm saying people, more kids and wives. That's an amazing thing, man. When you bless our they which do hunger and thirst after righteousness, for they will be filled. Like that, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, if I'm like when I'm like, good night, that's crazy. Blessed are those who want to, You want to obey the Most High.
Absolutely.
That's how you get, like I said, that other scripture that comes with that was seek first the kingdom of heaven and his righteousness, and everything will be added on to you. That's one of my favorites because it's like, I didn't know what was going to happen. Like, I'm like, down, like, let's see what's going to happen. And one thing you will learn coming when you try to save your life, save a little dollar, save a little, you lose. Just do what you're supposed to do. Watch what happens. Just watch. Like, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing that I'm telling you that I read in a book that somebody got to tell me. It's like, no. You know me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Brothers know me, my people, they like, hey, you see people in the street like that, hey, man, I see you, you know what I'm saying? I see what you're doing. I can't do it.
Right, but I see you.
One day, you know what I'm saying? Like, can I make a donation? Can I do something? You know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful thing, man. And then to have brothers, you know, like I said, you know, like my colleague, like, you know, like Kanaka sitting here, it's like, you know, it's just, you know, who want to go that extra mile, like who just don't want to be there, who got the same zeal like me, like, man, I want to see. So what else can I get? You know what I'm saying? Like shit, I get, it's cool, but it's just, I know this just fun. Like, let me see what a slice feel like. You know what I'm saying? The slice of that joint. See what that's talking about. These brothers know this. He's like attacking Hey, but no, man, like, it's an honor, man, to dwell on those brothers like y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the reason, you know what I'm saying, that we do this. You know, and I know brothers, even the brothers that's watching online right now, you know that you go to war with us, like, you know what I'm saying, battle with us, you know the work that we put in. And you know this is just the beginning. It's just the beginning, like, good night. This is the beginning. Right. You know what I'm saying?
I've seen all these blessings.
1969.
Yeah.
It's like in 2000. Like anybody, like he's getting young and I don't know. Like the man looking young, the lives preserved, you know, your lives. You know, I appreciate that. And you know, see my brothers, I really
absolutely. It's motivation, man, to keep going. It's motivation. If we got this already, man, this is motivation, man, just to keep going, man. If General YAHANNA been doing this, Commander General YAHANNA been doing this since 1969. I only been in this truth for 4 short years. And I done seen so many brothers come in this truth, man. You know what I'm saying? I remember my first Passover. Just to the Passover, you know what I'm saying, that's coming up. We got thousands and thousands of people going to attend this Passover. You know what I'm saying? This truth is steady growing. And it's just motivation to keep going. You know? Right. So we're going to get this last scripture. Let's go ahead and get Matthew 4:4. And then we're going to write this one out and we're going to read these prayers and we're going to go home.
All right. Matthew 4:4. But he answered and said, it is written, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeded out of the mouth of God.
You see what I'm saying? It's just like what we was just talking about this few seconds ago. You go ahead and thirst for this truth. Thirst for the righteousness of the Most High. You see what I'm saying? That's how you really gonna live. It don't matter how full your belly is when you're headed for death. You know what I'm saying? When you're headed for death because you was the black Hispanic Native American, you're not keeping these law, statutes, commandments. That's no way to live your life. You know what I'm saying? There's no way to live your life. Go ahead and just seek out the Most High and His kingdom, and everything else will come to you. And then on top of that, when we rule His kingdom, you'll be at the head from this. You know what I'm saying? It can only get better. That's all that can happen. That's why I'm so excited to see what else is coming from this. It's only going to get better. I know I'm going to have to go through things. That's fine. I can go to war. I went to war for less. Right. I go to war for this. That's fine. No problem. Because I know when I'm being attacked and me and my brothers being attacked, it's because we're doing this work for the Lord. Right. And it's just a test to show that we do deserve this. And as far as, you know what I'm saying, if I got anything to say about it, we deserve this and we're going to go hard. And I'm going to go hard for my brothers too. And with that, let's go ahead and clap it up. Minneapolis is...
They're gay. They celebrate the 4th of July.
Oh! All this black this, all this black this and black that.
We're gonna keep that.
Wake up on the 4th of July. Yes, I've already seen people making posts so they can't celebrate it. Ain't nobody thinking about America's freedom from. Listen here, that's what it's for. I don't care what you're thinking about. If you wake up on the 4th of July and light your grill up and celebrate that garbage, you're gay. You heard it from me. And I don't know. That is super effeminate.
He said, "You're a bitch."
Yeah. It's super effeminate. Your grill works tonight, believe it or not. If you go out there and put the coals in it, it's gonna light up. It'll blow your mind. It works right now. You don't have to wait till the 4th of July. That's garbage. That is garbage. All this Black Lives Matter, this and black that, you can't wait to celebrate this disgusting holiday coming up. Don't do it. Do not do it. You're super effeminate and you're gay. Shalom.
Wrap it up. Yeah. Yeah. So let's go to the
Okay,
Oh, no. We don't do it.
nonsense. Okay, so you want me to him?
I can do it.
Let me
Let's find this way. One second. All right, no, this way. I just want to know. All right. So I can make sure this is to Facebook. It looks too loud. I just want to make sure it's okay. Yeah, okay, it is. I just want to make sure. Make sure it's not down.
All right, so I'm going to read I.S.U.P.K. security announcements. We are the I.S.U.P.K. started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes to the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to share themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6 month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. Numbers 18 to 21, Malachi 3, 8 through 10, means 10th in the Hebrew, Mayashua. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, gives to the church department or teacher. Priest fund, free will offering for priests, not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like, upcoming vacation, or better yet, I should say High Holy Day is going to be Memorial, one of the trumpets, which is September 17th at sundown, right? I believe that's like a Thursday or Friday, if I'm not mistaken. If anyone wants to be a trooper in the school to start wearing all black, boots, shirt, get into the prayers. I'm going to get to the Lord's Prayer real quick.
Malawaka.
Malawaka. Malawaka. Yeah.
Malawaka.
Malawaka.
Taba'a.
Taba'a.
Ratazaka.
Ratazaka.
Aya.
Aya.
Asha.
Asha.
Baharataza.
Baharataza.
Kawa.
Kawa.
Aya.
Aya.
Bashemaya.
Bashemaya.
Nathan.
Nathan.
Lanawa.
Lanawa.
Lakom.
Lakom.
Call.
Call.
Yawam.
Yawam.
Wasalaki now.
Wasalaki now.
Kabawati now.
Kawaki now.
Kasalaki now.
Wasalaki now.
Kabawati now.
Kawaki now.
Wala'a.
Wala.
Tabalaya now.
Talai now.
Basayawan.
Basayawan.
Abal.
Abal.
Hawashi now.
Hawashai now.
Hayashaya now.
Hawashai now.
Mayan.
Mayan.
Ra.
Ra.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Laka.
Ka.
Hamalakwa.
Amalakwa.
Walala.
Wala.
Wahatapara.
Matakara.
Why alumnum? Ama.
The Lord's Prayer in the English, our Father.
Our Father.
Which art in heaven.
Which art in heaven.
Hallowed be thy name.
Hallowed be thy name.
Like Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy will be done.
Thy will be done.
On earth.
In earth.
As it is in heaven.
As it is in heaven.
Give us this day.
Give us this day.
Our daily bread.
Our daily bread.
And forgive us our debts.
Forgive us our debts.
As we forgive our debtors.
As we forgive our debtors.
And lead us not to temptation.
And lead us not to temptation.
But deliver us from evil.
Deliver us from evil.
For thine YAHANNA.
YAHANNA.
Okay. YAHANNA.
YAHANNA.
YAHANNA. Sapari. Barak. Magun. Say name of loved ones once and everyone peace.
Hey, so anybody that's online right now watching, if you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, this is the part. If there's somebody you would like to send up a prayer for, type their name in the chat on the Facebook or YouTube, and we'll say their name for you. We'll send that name up to the Most High for a prayer. And there's somebody you want to send them now, and we'll speak their name and send it with you. All right. Anybody, people in the room, let's get it.
All right, Con.
KJ, Matt, Kylie, Carrie, Paige, Kanaya,
Tavy. This is coming from Kauai. Tavy, Matt,
KJ,
Tyler, Kanaka
Bar,
I.S.U.P.K Minneapolis.
I.S.U.P.K Minneapolis, Denard, Cornwall, Payala, Doobie, Denzel, Lil Car, Japar, Jonah, Isabella, Jane, Curtis,
Paul,
Paulette,
Des,
Ari,
Devin, Jeremy,
Rakawana,
Isara,
Shay, Davion, Imari, DJ, Daniel, Rochelle,
Nisha,
Carnell, Yahweh,
Yahushua,
the angels,
the
the
generals,
captains,
the captain,
the officers,
the troopers,
the students,
the sisters,
Bariah,
Kunayali, Tawala, Kabad Dabar, Yapa, the Kaya, Yakudash,
Shagariah,
Sadar Bakar Dunn, Cliff,
Tim, Beatrice,
Kamara,
Sharina,
Sharina,
Nikki,
Marshall,
all of Israel.
By Hashem Yahushua, the water of
Bless Israel in English. What we just said was, Lord, in the name of Yahushua.
Lord, in the name of Yahushua.
Bless us in Israel.
Bless you, should protect.
Loved ones. In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
And you. Oh, gosh, okay, power structure. Blessed are you, Yahweh. King of heaven and earth.
Listen to us now.
Right now. Send evil the curse. Punishment destruction. To the heathen. That speak against us. Like prophets.
Their teachers.
The princes.
The priests.
Israelite brothers.
In the school.
Evil the curse. And punishment destruction. To the heathen. And shake loose. The treasure of the rich of Israel. That refuse to get to the school. Force their riches into thy sanctuary. To evil the curse. Punishment destruction. To Edomite.
And the nation.
The drug dealer. Court system. Prison system. Planned Parenthood. All the governments of our enemies. Everlasting God's army. Roman Catholic Church. The Pope. Islam. Christianity. Militia. Ku Klux Klan. And your nation. The gay movement. The lesbian movement. Spot. Workers of witchcraft. Wall Street. Everywhere. Cable access.
and brings swift destruction
to all the heathen.
to all the heathen
That stand in the way.
that stand in the way.
Try to stop us.
And try to stop us
Broadcasting your word.
from broadcasting your word.
Throughout the planet Earth.
Go to the planet Earth.
Let loose all the plagues.
Let loose all the planes.
Cause them to go to and fro.
Cause to go to and fro.
Let the earth consume them.
The earth is consumed.
Let the plague shake the house of the thief.
Let the flesh shake the house of the
The
thief.
murder.
The murder.
And YAHANNA.
Then I was shot.
Michael and Gabriel.
Michael the Gabriel.
Down with the flying saucers.
Come down with the flying
Punish
saucers.
all the heathen.
Punish all the heathen
That come up against us.
that come up against
That
us.
speak thy word.
Let us speak that word.
Cause we know my own.
Cause it be done by all.
That is the angels that have done it.
That is the angels that have done it.
Cause it to spread to the media.
Cause it be spread to the media.
Throughout the whole world.
Throughout the whole world.
Cause it to shake out that coming.
Cause it to shake it that come.
In the name of YAHANNA.
In the name of YAHANNA. Thank you always.
So be it.
So be it.
1 second. For people that came in, if you have somebody you would like to send up a prayer for on the dollar vision, we sent up a lot of prayers. If you can just say their name, hey, quiet. You say their name right now, and we'll send up the prayer for you. With you. All right. So if you have somebody who you would like to name right now. Anybody in the room?
Marshall.
Marshall.
Kyla.
Kyla.
Araya.
Araya.
Sharina.
Sharina.
Kamara.
Kamara.
Izara.
Izara.
Wakawina.
Wakawina.
All the brothers and sisters in the I.S.U.P.K.
All the brothers and sisters in I.S.U.P.K.
All of Israel.
All of Israel.
All the brothers. All the sisters.
All the brothers, all the sisters.
All the children.
All the children.
Anybody else?
Anybody want to send a prayer for? Nobody? All right.
All right, so YAHANNA.
YAHANNA. The water out there.
All right. So that's it.
All right, in Israel, we give a courtesy salute to the brothers. Michael Shabbat, Majid, Barak, Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shah, Rakatah. Sorry, courtesy salute to the courtesy salute to the sisters of Israel. Michael Shabbat, Majid, Barak, Yahweh Shabbat, Hashem, Yahweh Shah. Hasmataj, class this. Oh, they gotta see it.
Yeah, but a slide. Yeah. I believe it's right over the left.
Right over there.
Yeah.
Yahweh Shema Elohim Hashem Yahweh Shai.
Hasmataj, class this.
You said what?